Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Vrindavanada Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Narsingadev Narsingadev Praladita Jaya Narsingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Nitai Gaur Hariva 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 हरिनाम संकीर्तन की शील प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर शील प्रभुपाद की अनंत गरी वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की, श्री राधा कृष्ण को गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, ब्रजमें से वृंदावन धाम की, श्रीमद् भागवतम की, समस्त गौर भक्तवृंद की, जनिताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to Samuel Liberty. All glories to Samuel Liberty. To Srila Prabhupada. Om Namah Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritam Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vesam Tato Jayamuditaye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nitam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistaki Mukam Karati Vachalam Pangur Langayati Girijat Kripatamaham Vande Sri Guru Dinatarine Paramanand Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Isara. Srimad Bhagavatam 7th Canto Chapter 15 Instruction for Civilized Human Being. Text 76. Sa va ayam brahma mahat vigram vaivallam nirvanam sukhanubhuti priyam swahid vam khalu matuleyam atmar haniyam vidhi krit gurusyam Savayam Brahma Mahat Vimigram Vaivalla Nirvana Sukhanubhuti Priya Srihit Vakhalu Matuleya Atmarhanya Vidikrit Puruscha Savayam Brahma Mahat Vimigram Vaivalla Nirvana Sukhanubhuti Priya Sritva Khalu Matuleya Atmarhaniyo Vidikrit Guruscha Savayam Brahma Mahat Vimigram Vaivalla Nirvana Sukhanubhuti Priya Srihitva Khalu Matuleya Atmaramaniya Vidikrit Guruscha. For meaning, translation, and purport by His Divine Grace, Rishi Vedanta and Srila So, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, either I am Krishna, Brahman, the Supreme Brahman, Mahat Vigra, shout by great saintly persons, devotees of Krishna, Vaivalla Nirvana, Sukha of liberation and transcendental bliss, Anubhuti for the realization, Priya Vidya, Sri, the well-wisher, of all famous as Mahadeva, the son of your maternal uncle, Atma, heart and soul, or Haniya, the most worshipful person, Vidikrit, giving direction, Guru, your spiritual master, Cha, and translation. How wonderful it is that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Param Brahma, Krishna, who is sought by great sage for the sake of liberation and transcendental bliss, is action is acting as your just well-wisher, your friend, your cousin, your heart and soul, your worshipful director, and your spiritual master. Please repeat after me. How wonderful it is that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Param Brahman, Krishna, who is sought by great sages for the sake of liberation and transcendental bliss, is acting as your just well-wisher, as your best well-wisher, your friend, your cousin, your heart and soul, your worshipful director, and your spiritual master. Krishna can become the director and spiritual master of anyone who is serious about getting the mercy of Krishna. The Lord sent the spiritual master to train a devotee, and when the devotee is advanced, the Lord acts as a spiritual master within his heart. Isam satatajukthanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam jenamam pujanti. And worship me with love. I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Krishna does not Krishna does not become the direct spiritual master unless one is fully trained by his respective spiritual master, representative spiritual master. Therefore, as we have already discussed, the Lord's representative spiritual master should not be considered an ordinary human being. The representative spiritual master never gives any false knowledge to his disciple, but only perfect knowledge. Thus, he is the representative of Krishna. Krishna helps as a guru or spiritual master from within and from without. He helps the devotees as his representative, and from within he takes personally with the pure devotee and gives him instruction by which he may return home, back home, back to Bhajan. Here, the end of this purport. Omagyanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Sa Padantikam Vandeyam Sri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Tam Sajivam Sataitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Nitangscha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Swami Niti Namine Namaste Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschatya Desatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Paivacha Patitanam Pavunebho Vaishnanebho Namo 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 Mahabadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Namah. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shiradi Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Sri Gaurava Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we can see this narration is going on in Hastinapur. After the Raisya Yajna, when Shishupal he insult Krishna again and again, and all the kings were ready to kill him. That time Krishna he take his Sudarshan Chakra and cut his head, and immediately from his body one effulgence goes to Krishna's body. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, how it is possible? Shishupal is so envy to Krishna, still he is merged into the effulgence, his body. How it possible? Then Narad Muni narrate this story. Let's start the seventh canto. Here three texts 75, 76 and 77 here is glorifying by the how the Pandavas is very dear to Krishna, because here in 74 purport, Srila Prabhupada mentioned, anyone who takes part in Krishna consciousness, he can going the topmost result achieved by a pure sannyasi. So, what is that achievement? That achievement is to serve and glorify the devotees and Krishna. So here, Narad Muni, he is explaining the glories of the devotees, the Pandavas, were so dear to Krishna, even more than the gopis. Because Krishna, he is staying with the Pandavas. Here mentioned that Shava ayam brahma mahadimigram mahadvimigram kaivalla nirvana sukhanubhuti. So, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, which mahadvimigra, shot by the great saintly person, Kaivalla Nirvana, those who are want to liberated, Anubhutihi, for the realization, Priyaha, very dear, whom? To Pandavas, and Shuhit, who is very dear, the friend, well-wisher, Shuhit. Va Kalu Matuleya, and famous as a son of your maternal uncle. So you can see here how he is so dear, Krishna. And '75 text he is mentioned, Nuyam Niloke Bata Bhuri Bhaga. All of you Pandavas, Niloke, in this material world, but indeed Bhuri Bhaga, extremely fortunate. Why? Lokam Punana Munayobhi Anti. Lokang Punana. All the planets of the universe, Punana, who can purify? Munayo, great saintly person. Great saintly person who can purify, Obhiyanti, come to visit here. Where? Hastinapur. Why? Because Pandava is there and Krishna came there. So all the Munis and Rishis, they came to visit the Hastinapur. So this is called the very purified place. This is called lokam punanam. Punanam means the planet where it can purify. So Hastinapur is so purified place, because where Krishna is there, everything is there. In the end of the Bhagavad Gita, we can see Sanjay, he mentioned, Jatra Jogeshwara Krishna, Jatra Partha Dhanurdhara, Tatra Si Vijayir Bhuti, Dhruvam Niti Bhutirmam. Where there is Krishna and the Arjun, Tatra Sri, all the opulence is there. Vijay, all the victory is there. And that is the motto. That is the Jai Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Krishna Nam Shri Govindita Nushanti Bhagavan. That is the rules. That is the instruction. So here we can see here Narad Muni appreciate the Pandavas. Shem appreciate in Bhagavatam, first canto, 9th chapter, when Bhishmadev is just leaving his body, and he is waiting. His one desire was there, that before leaving his body, just he can take darshan of Krishna. So for that, Krishna and all the residents of Hastinapur and Pandavas, they went there to just meet Bhishmadev. And when Pandavas went there, and remembering that past times with the Bhishmadev, when Pandu left his body, that time, by the mercy of Bhishma, all the Pandavas, they came back to Hastinapur, and Bhishmadev, he so many way to protect them. So when Bhishmadev was lying in the arrow, on the arrow, then all the Pandavas went there, and Yudhishthira Maharaj, he stood just on front of his legs of Bhishmadev, and he crying. And when he crying, we know that when somebody cry in happiness, that the tear comes very cool. But when somebody cry in the sadness, that tear comes in hot. So when that tear falls on the top of the Bhishmadev, then Bhishmadev opened his eyes, and he saw all the Pandavas and Kunti Maharani, Bhagavan Krishna, everybody. And that time, Yudhishthira Maharaj, he feels so guilty that all the happened did for me. Because as I become the king, and for that I kill all the soldiers, all the Kauravas who are my brothers, and Matul, Shala, Samandi, everybody. They kill just for sake of my the kingdom. So he feels guilty. And when he feels guilty, then Bhishmadev, he told him that, see, you are the Pandavas, you are the very what is called dharmic. Because always you keep in your in dharmic position. But the all the Kauravas, they try to kill all of you. They give the poison to kill the Bhim and other so many though activities that is done by the Kauravas. We. So you have no fault. Then he told that Aho Kashtam, Aho Nyayam, Aho Unnayam, Aho Kashtam, Aho Unnayam, Jat Juyam, Dharma Nandanaha, Jivitum Narhartha Krishnam, Klishtam, Vipra Dharma, Vipra Dharma Acha Achyuta Asraya. He mentioned, here we can see in 76, here is telling Sabha means he, who? Lord Krishna or Supreme Personality Godhead. Here in mentioning Aho, Aho means Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, Aho Kashtam, Aho Unnayam. How terrible suffering. Aho Unnayam. What terrible injustice. Just because Yutam, all of you good souls, Dharma Nandanaya, son of religion personified. Jivitam, to remain alive, no never. Arhartha, deserves. Klishtam, suffering. Vipraha, the Brahmanas, Dharma, piety. Achyuta, God, Asraya, being protected by. Here mentioned, he who being protected by Achyuta or the Dharma, piety, he never destroyed. So here, Bhishma Devi is correct. Because all of you, Pandavas, you were the being protected by Krishna, or you are the shelter of Krishna. So, because three reason was there why they protected by Krishna. One is they were in the piety, dharma, and another that they were in the shelter of Krishna, and another that they were never left the or they never forget the Krishna. The three reasons they protected by Krishna. So here it mentioned that as the Pandavas, they were sheltered to Krishna, then Krishna protected them. Again, next text, Bhishma Devi is mentioned that Sangsthito Otirarthe Pandau Pritha Bala Praja Padhau Jasmat Krite Bahun Klesam Prapta tako boli goti muhu. He is mentioned that you are just uh, thinking about you. But see, the Kunti Maharani, hmm, she was get so many distress from the Kaurava, but she never complained. Hmm. So this is the character of the devotees. Devotees, although they are getting sometimes in distress, but still they not blame that why Krishna doing this. But who are not devotee, non-devotee, if they get some distress, they mention why Krishna giving so many trouble. So there is no God. There is no Krishna or God. So that is the difference between the devotees and non-devotees. Here, Bhishma Devi mentioned that Kunti Maharani, she is so tolerant. Although the Kauravas, they are so harass her, but still she is not complained. And then Bhishma Devi mentioned that he mentioned Asaya 19 sloke Asaya Anubhavam Bhagavan Veda Gujjatam Siva Devarshi Narada Sakshat Bhagavan Kopilo Nepo. Also of him Anubhavam glories. So what is the proof that the devotees they are so dear to Krishna? So here is mentioned, O King, Lord Shiva, Narada, the sage amongst the demigods, and Kopilo, the incarnation of Godhead, all know very confidentially about his glories, about the direct contact, and who is just residing in the Pandavas in kingdom. So for that we can see that Lord is so dear to Krishna. Because we see that Lord Krishna, although he was in Dwarka, but most of the time, little cause he come to Hastinapur and he stay with Pandavas and protect the Pandavas. So another we can see the Srimad Bhagavatam Mrita, when Narada Muni heard that Hanuman is the greatest devotee, he went to Hanuman, Kingsavarsha, the palace of Kingsavarsha. And when he went there, he glorified to Hanuman. You are so opportunity that you serve the Lord Rama, and by your service, all the battle is so nicely organized. Because when you went to the Ajodhya, nobody is there to cross the ocean, but for you, only cross the ocean and get the news of Sita Mata. Then Hanuman mentioned that you are glorify me. See, if I have so opportunity when Prabhu Rama he left this planet, uh, he take the Jamuman and all the others, the devotees, but left me. So how I can the so favorable of Lord Rama? Same Rama is now mm, in Dwarka. He is acting as a king, and see Pandavas is there so uh, dear that he is staying with them. He is and he stay with them. He is like a Sarathi. He is the driver of the chariot. He is acting as a son of the maternal uncle. So see how opportunity the Pandavas. And uh, then Arjuna, when he saw that uh, that Krishna, uh, he sometimes thought Krishna his maternal uncle. Hey Krishna, hey Sakheti, uh, what is called my dear friend, uh, and uh, and so many things. He thought himself like that. Uh, so then he uh, mentioned there, Shaivayam ballo tattata Vishadam gane tada dhairyam dharma jaso gyanam bhakti premad दर्शनायम दर्शनात्. जिस प्रकार से पेशेंट नॉलेज एंड लव, by that gopi are not so dear as dear the Pandavas. Then Narad he surprised and he asked, what is the proof? Then he mentioned Sartham Parshadam Shevanam Mantri Duto Ete Virasana Anugamane Cha Oti Stuti Nayati. Then Hanuman he mentioned that Sarartham he takes the charge of chariot, Sarartham. Parshadam he stay there as a member of the Hastinapur or Pandavas. Shevanam Mantri he gives the instruction to the Pandavas as a minister. Duto ete even he went as a messenger to Duryodhan. Virasan Anugavane, Virasan to protect the Pandavas. Anugamane he followed to the Pandavas. Cha oti stuti nayati. Nayati, I bow down. So for that, I bow down to the Pandavas. So another text he mentioned that বিচার আচার বর্জিত দত্তম দূত বনা নূনম রে পাণ্ডব মন্ত্র ঔষধম বায়স কিঞ্চন লোকান্তর বিজানিয়ম। A Hanuman, he mentioned Nunam re Pandavo, O Pandava, Mantra Ausadam Paya Akinchana. You give some, what is called, Mantra Ausadhi, or by that you bind the Lord. Lokantaram Vijaniyam. Lokantaram Vijaniyam Maha Mohana Mohanam. Everybody knows Lord Krishna, Maha Mohana Mohanam. He is the supreme of the supreme of the supreme. So, but still, the Lord is binded by the Pandava. Lord Krishna, he is called as, what is called, nobody can bind him. What is called in Hindi? कोई नहीं बांध सकता है. हिंदी में एक कहा है उसको. Still, he is binding. Nunam re Pandava. O Pandava. Mantra Usadam Vayash Kinchana. You do some mantra, by that you bind Lord. So here, Srila Prabhupada give us also same mantra. By that we can bind Krishna. What is that? That is the service of the Lord and to glorify the devotee of the Lord and service the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By that we can also bind the Lord. And then we can also become the very favorable of Lord. That is the secret. So here that we can see, that is the 3 point, how they become Pandava, are very dear, that they never forget about the Krishna, and always they stay in shelter of Krishna, and they were never left the piety, dharma. So if we just do these 3 things, we can also be favorable of Lord. Many thanks. If any question and comment. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.